CDubb Bobby, Haize, we're all here today for the daily episode. We got some things to talk about. Bears getting added to the injury report. What's going on with the Texans game? We're going to get into all that, plus the Justin Fields nonsense where some of you guys got offended. We're going to get into all that and more right after this.
You are now tuned in to Chicago Bears Central, your number one place for all Chicago Bears news and content.
All right, fellas. So we got to get into it, man. First, let's just start it off, man. Justin Fields had some comments after Sunday's game that got some people offended. I heard it. I didn't think nothing of it. It turned into this whole thing on social media. CDubb, I know you've been dying to talk about this, bro. How did you take his comments? How do you think about the reaction from it? How you feeling, brother?
Hey, how y'all doing, by the way? I feel like I ain't seen my brothers in a long time. How y'all feeling up there, man?
Yeah, we good, man. We living out here, bro. You been baking cakes in this motherfucker.
Hey, it's an anniversary, though. You gotta do it. She Puerto Rican. I don't want to get stabbed. But anyway.
Yeah, and us just for being associated with you.
Bro. But look, man, I have one of those kids in this generation. I think they call them Centennials, whatever you want to call it, bro. These are different kids, bro. They don't go by old school rules, bro. So you got to take whatever they say, whatever reaction. They don't have any. In the back of the, back in the day, your mama said, you better respect your elders. Don't say nothing rude. Don't be rude. These kids letting it all out, man. He don't mean it, man. He was just mad at that point in time. He releasing his feelings. And you know what I'm saying? He ain't mean it. He came back and apologized, man. I got one of these Centennials in here, man. And they act the same damn way, bro.
Bro,
these kids built different, bro.
Shit. Yeah, bro. But this is the thing that I look at it, right? A lot of the people who got mad ain't never competed, never played a single sport. Because I tell you what, after a football or baseball game, if we got our asses kicked, I didn't want to talk to my mama on the way home, much less have to sit there and talk to a bunch of reporters that going to ask some dumbass questions. So, listen, I understood it, man, for what it was of him being upset, man. People just get so easily offended nowadays.
Yeah, absolutely. Kendrick said it the best. Y'all already know. We ain't going to go to the lyrics, though. But, look, man, the man is pissed off, and he should have been pissed off. I would not be right here happy that he was pissed off if he wasn't pissed off, if that makes sense. But at the end of the day, think about it. The goal line call was upheld. I'm not saying that we would have won the game, but that would have if that touchdown would have went in, that would have definitely grabbed some momentum. With 8 minutes left, who knows what the hell could have happened. So my mans, look, spirits are high. It is what it is. If people offended, oh well. Because a lot of motherfuckers like me and a couple other people out there, we watch the game, we drinking, we getting drunk as hell. It don't even matter. We just yelling at the TV. These guys got to eat well, sleep well, can't even kick it with the family and the girlfriend, wife, whoever all the time because they putting in the damn work. Meanwhile, Sunday night, Monday night,
Ime Doka said you could always make time.
He didn't even wait. He went straight in on Buddy. Hey, that was some. Ooh, that must have been good.
Y'all got it. But
that was some platinum.
Rightfully so. We make time for that. But these guys got to work out 24/7 down there. But I'll leave it on that note. Haize, take it on.
Hey, y'all also better figure out that Justin Fields, man, he look at the internet, he look at Instagram, he look at YouTube, he see all the commentators on ESPN and Fox 1, they talking crap about him. He want to go out there and be great. Frustration set in, man. He got to go and look at these people who writing all these negative articles at him, and he don't want to say nothing positive. He want to get at their ass. So he said what he said.
We do live in a world where these athletes are expected to almost be on a higher standard. Like the reporters can write these bum ass articles. They can say, hey, somebody's getting traded. They can say they are bum. They can say they suck. They can do all these things. But the moment an athlete shows any type of emotion, it's like, oh, did he have to go that hard? Fuck yeah, you had to go that hard. What the hell?
Really?
Like,
they
listen,
talking about?
You guys know I flame people in the comments, and I'm just a YouTuber. You couldn't write no article about me because I'm getting your ass if you did that. Like, so
Facts.
shout out to the restraint that these athletes have to show. Because I know I'm not built for it. Like I would have got kicked out of the NFL in 3 months. They would have been like, "This nigga's a rookie. Did he just go off?"
For real,
damn, bro. Like, yeah, I would have been Skip Bayless. I would have been in his neck.
Hey, how you feel? I was just thinking that, boy. Skip Bayless would have been got these hands, boy. Tell him.
Hey, shout out my man Skip, man. I love Skip, man.
I love Skip too because he's not talking about me. Like LeBron should have pulled up on Skip Bayless a decade ago, bro. Come on,
he should have been pulled up on Bill.
Man. But anyway, like, I'm glad that he even came back with his follow up. You know, explaining that he was in the motion, that he just didn't want to talk to the reporters, and we need to allow, all jokes aside, athletes to be able to say that, to feel that, like they're out there competing. They got their asses kicked. You want me to have a whole conversation with you to tell you saw me get my ass kicked? What do you want me to tell you?
But what is that old saying? Like, you got to be a leader, you got to be mature, you got to get in front of the crowd and take it on the chin. You got to give them all positive. You know, that old school shit.
Who was that had the "I'm not a role model"? Was that Barkley?
Yeah, that's Barkley. That's Barkley.
That would have been me as an athlete. I don't let me be your kid's role model. Like, because I'm yelling, I'm going off.
Facts.
I would have, in my younger days, I would have been M.A. Doken out here. Like you don't know. Like,
hey, Doka, man. That boy, hey, man. He'll risk it all, boy. You know them takers. You know that movie Takers.
Risk it all. You getting suspended for a year. That better be that had better been some fire. That's all I say, bro.
Time out. Pie. What you talking about?
That mother Doka, he a fool, boy.
Oh, man.
Back on what y'all said, that maturity level, definitely when he came back and basically explained himself to me, that was authentic. To me, that's all you can ask for from a lot of people. Because one person, he not in the NFL, but in the NBA, Anthony Edwards, authentic as it gets, boy. Hilarious, say whatever he want and keep it real. And that's what we want from these young athletes. So, hey, continue to push on, Jay Fields. We good.
I appreciate the fire, lastly. I appreciate that fire, man. You don't like to lose. I don't want somebody sitting up there like, man, we just got to play better. No, he don't want to talk to y'all. He pissed the hell off. He going to get to the next game and prove that he you know what I'm saying, a worthy quarterback.
And you know what the funny thing is that we know Justin Fields isn't at that level. But if that play would have been called by the coach and Aaron Rodgers in that situation, he would have called an audible. We would have been like, ain't no fucking way, bro. Ain't no fucking way. Justin Fields just isn't at that position to be able to do that yet. But like, you know, you live and you learn, right? This is also Luke Getsy's first time being an offensive coordinator. So, you know, hopefully they learn from it. They're going to have an opportunity. The Texans passing defense is terrible. So hopefully we get back on track. If we only have 11 pass attempts against the Texans, either Montgomery then ran for 300 yards or something's gone very, very wrong.
Damn, you said Luke Getsy first game as an off. Oh, no shit.
No, this is first year.
This is first year as a
first year. No shit.
He was a QB coach before, so yeah, he's never called.
Oh, I'm just going off that last game, that play at the goal line. No shit. We ain't even know.
Hey.
What the fuck?
Hey, he talking about they rehearsed that in practice. He said they rehearsed that play.
They rehearsed that in practice. Listen,
he said,
"Come on, dude."
I ain't said he said it in the presser today. He said
it. Ime Doka said he could have penetrated from the shot.
Damn, man.
Going crazy. Going crazy.
So, unfortunately, though, we got some bad updates. We had a couple of people who did not practice that maybe get added to the injury report ahead of the game. So, Roquan Smith set out because of a hip. Matt Adams set out because of a hamstring. Ryan Griffin set out because of a Achilles injury. And then Cruikshank set out also because of a hamstring. They joined Velius Jones, Jalen Johnson, who also didn't practice because of a quad. Like, the injuries are piling up. Do we think that these players is there a chance they may not play? You think it's more of a precautionary thing just to let them heal a little bit before a couple of days before the game? What do you guys think's going on?
Oh, I think maybe for most of those guys except Griffin, you said Achilles?
Yeah. Achilles ain't no joke, bro.
It's over with for the whole year for
Griffin. Wait, no. It's not a ruptured Achilles. Now it may just be like it may just be like a pulled Achilles. Like that's different. So yeah, it's not torn.
I'm like Kobe. Oh no. We don't know. Injuries come with football. You're gonna get your injuries. Everybody's gonna be nicked up by the time the end of the season go. Let's just hope we get some of those good names like Smith, and I like Griffin too. And who else you say? What's that last name you said? Blasingame? Did you say Blasingame? Crushane. We get Crushane back in there, man. Let's hope they can magically play on Sunday.
I think that'd be good, man. I just think it's just a precautionary thing. Pretty much everybody know what the hell that's what training counts for. Everybody know once the season starts, there's gonna be little nicks and stuff right here and there. It is what it is. Next thing, let's just get ready for Houston, bro. That's it. That's all.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see. I'm not looking anything too serious with it. I mean, I highly doubt they're going to miss the game. Roquan needs to step up too. Like Roquan, you trying to get this money, bro? You can't keep doing this little because you ain't had the type of impact to try to get paid right now. You got to get it together, bro.
We talked about that on the last Daily Show me and you did together. We talked about it. The man was out of position on a lot of plays. Out of position. And it was a couple plays where he couldn't fight or get off of blocks. I'm not used to seeing that. So let's get back.
I'm not saying I'm giving him a pass, but what's to say he missed all that time in preseason and all the activity in training camp? What do y'all give him a pass? Do we need more time to get into, you know what I'm saying?
You don't get it would be different if you were nursing an injury. He was sitting out because of his own shit. So you don't get no pass. You should have been working out on your own and make sure that you get it together. When you show up looking like this and then talking about you got some shit going on, bro. No, like you gotta get it together, fam. You gotta get it. No, but I mean, if he's banged up, he's banged up, and maybe that is why he was playing. Because they're football players, right? They're used to having dings and shit like that. So maybe he was banged up even before this, and this is like he's finally like, "Hey, man, this may be a little bit more serious than what I thought." So,
bet it up.
Yeah,
bet it up.
But let's talk about this game a little bit, man. Against the Texans, what we looking like, man? Go ahead, CDubb. What we looking like against the Texans?
I'm looking like we coming back to life this game, y'all. We got the perfect puppet to just sit there and stand still and let us do whatever we want to them. Houston Texans is really just a bad team. I like the young quarterback though. I think he ain't as bad as everybody say he is. Mills. When you think about the rest of the team, who else you gonna think about? Do you know anybody on the Houston Texans? Anybody else?
Brandon Cooks.
Do you hear the quietness? Brandon Cooks. He said Brandon Cooks. Ain't that one of the 90s wide receivers on the New England Patriots? Yo, this is a
perfect, bro.
This is one of them games where we get right. We gonna get right here, baby. Let's get on the right path right here, baby.
Look.
Yeah, I mean the Texans rank pretty low on passing defense, like horrible, actually. And so I do hope that this is a game that we see some rhythm build up between Justin Fields and the wide receivers. If you want to try to get a little bit creative, if you want to, try a little bit more, let them off the leash a little bit more. So to say this is the game to try that in, and hopefully they do it. Like, the Texans quarterback, okay, cool. It is what it is. It's going to be another second-year quarterback that Justin Fields get a victory over, hopefully. But I need to see same thing I needed to see against Aaron Rodgers. They need to hit his ass early and often. Period.
Oh yeah,
facts. And I think it's coming, man. I think it's coming. I think that for one, I don't have no concerns about the defense. I mean, I am a little wary about Kyler Gordon. How would he bounce back? But my main concern and my main focus is on this offense. We know the running game gonna be jumping and going off. But Luke Gessie, what are we gonna do, man? Once that running game get to going, it's time for play action time. It's time to unleash Justin Fields a little bit, because then you're going against the Giants. That's further, the week after, obviously. But Ryan Dable, he gonna dial it up. You know what I'm saying? He been dialing up his play calls and getting Saquon and those boys involved. So, and Justin Fields need to build his confidence so we can move forward with the season and see what the hell we actually got behind center.
Hey, shout out Saquon. He been going crazy this season. But I want to see my wide receivers and my tight end go crazy this game. They need to be active this game. We need to get them the ball and let them make some plays on the field because they just been absentee these first couple games.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't care if they
for
call
sure.
that pass or not. It's just not been available.
They haven't been
bro.
targeted a lot either, but Houston Texans are 26th in yards allowed per game in the passing game. They allow 270 passing yards per game so far.
Bro.
Early in the season, only 2 game sample size.
Right.
Like I said, this is the game that we need to see them step up and do some things. And then their run defense ain't that much better either. Now it's a little bit better.
Yeah.
Well, no, it's not. They actually rank 30th. We're 32nd, but they
Yes.
rank 30th.
We're really bad.
So they allow 163 yards per game rushing. So this is a game in which you look at our strengths, definitely match up well with their weaknesses, and hopefully we can take advantage of that.
Yeah.
How's
And
their
then-
rushing attack? How's Houston's rushing attack?
Let's take a look at that. Let me see the rushing.
Because that'd be
offense.
very important. Because we're
I
giving
think
up
it'll be
like
very
300
important.
yards a game rushing.
That's what it done.
Their rushing offense is ranked 27th. They are only averaging 78.5 yards per game rushing.
So you saying we got a chance to stop these motherfuckers?
Anyway,
You funny.
We got a chance to stop these motherfuckers.
Boy, you look like the kid at the candy store. On the real. Boy, crazy.
I mean,
You ready to
Bro,
go crazy.
because hey, just tell the truth. Seriously.
Our
Rushing
rushing defense
defense
is
is awful, bro. I
our
ain't
rushing
seen this.
defense ranks dead
True.
last in the NFL. We have averaged allowing 189.5 yards per game rushing.
Come on, dog.
Sheesh.
That's not even Madden. That's Joe Montana football, Sega Genesis, bro.
This is either going to be a really like this is going to because their rushing defense as well as ranked 30th, so they're not much better than us. I don't like this game is going to be one of the more interesting games. So, as you know, like every once in a while, you get those 2 teams that aren't too good, but for some reason they put on an amazing game. That's what we're getting this, man.
Yeah,
that's
I
what I'm
feel you on
saying.
that.
People might be like, Lovey Smith, this your old team. Let's go crazy. But hey, Haize, I got to point out one thing that you said weeks and weeks ago. It was going
Okay.
to take them about to week 4 to even get
4 or
going.
5.
And we only week 3. So
He said the offense.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. The offense.
What about the defense?
Our defense mostly
it's
together.
good.
It's just rushing defense.
That's pretty
It's
much
just
it.
our rushing defense.
You got to
bro.
tighten up one screw on the defense, but the offense, we got to tighten up several screws.
Hey, Kyler
Tighten
Gordon
up.
gonna need to keep his head on the swivel.
Oh my
Oh,
goodness,
that's
real.
right
Kyler
now.
Gordon.
Coming.
He is going to be targeted every single
game.
passing play, every game until he figures
Yes.
it the hell out.
Bro, Kyler just looks so lost out there, bro. Just so lost.
You
It's
gotta
just
learn on
bad.
the fly. You gotta learn on the fly, man. You gotta learn.
Man, Peanut, Charles Tillman ain't look
trial
like
by
that.
fire. Trial by fire. That's what it is, bro. You need
Yeah,
to get it
man,
You
together.
gotta learn.
That boy in
Let
that
him
fire.
learn.
That boy is
Let him
fire.
learn.
Y'all remember Game of Thrones when Khaleesi? Ooh, I love some Khaleesi. When she walked in that burning hut. That's Kyler Gordon, Joe.
Boy went back to the very first season of Game of Thrones.
Khaleesi, baby.
Wow. hey, bro! Don't be Ime and Doki and Pierre.
I love me some Khaleesi. You get that Jakarius. What you say? Takadas.
What is wrong with you, bro? Like, all right,
Bruh.
listen, I'm telling you, ain't finna have your Puerto Rican come. What did CDubb say on the stream? I don't know. No, I don't even know CDubb. I don't know who you talking about, man.
We related until the
Hey, I'm talking crazy. She ain't around. That's it. We'll keep it a buck.
That is hilarious.
Stop playing with
That
auntie,
is
boy.
funny, man. Woo, man. All right, let's go to some of these comments. Let's see what we got in the comments before we get up out of here.
Yeah, I spot one too. I spot him.
Oh, you spot. I see him too. Don Bird's looking for. Like I said, it's funny how often he's in Chicago Bears. Like, where is the Detroit Lions streams at? You know why? Because nobody gives a fuck about the Lions,
Nobody
bro.
cares about nothing about
That's
the
a
Lions.
little win, man. Don't nobody care about that. All right, let's see. A lot of people talking shit about Ime Udoka and shit.
You got him started, Haize.
Right, you did. Bro, 20 seconds
I don't know what you're talking about.
10 seconds is a damn string.
Justin Fields has what his game is missing nowadays, a person that gets upset when they lose, and I think that is going to play out in the next game. He's going to come out with much more fire. Hopefully he does use that loss and the frustration from that loss to come out and focus a little bit more. What do you guys think about that one? Shout out to Shay, by the way.
Oh, shout out my man Shay. Absolutely. I think he gonna use it as fire. I see this boy as this man as a competitor, man. And when I see things like he getting over mad, I'm gonna say over mad because he can't even be professional at a news conference. I'm gonna say that boy is over competitive, and I love it and I enjoy it. And I can't wait to see him in the next game. He gonna try to prove himself. He's gonna try to prove himself this game.
And I think, hey, part of the reason he lost, that's one, and two, he probably felt like he could have done more, and that's what you want. But you know, still just keep that composure, young fella. That's it. Keep that composure. But then you go out and tell your damn OC, hey, look, stop playing these games, bro. Call the fucking plays. Let's go. Do something. But hey, let's go. Next game.
You don't think Lou Gesky ain't finna listen to his ass? He ain't finna listen to no second-year quarterback.
Probably not.
He feeling himself.
That's funny, man. MC says Fields shouldn't have even addressed it or apologized. What do you guys think about that?
I disagree. That's my man. Shout out MCCs, and that's my guy.
Max, what up,
He's the starting quarterback. He's going to have to go in front of the press, and he's going to have to answer questions every game. For sure. Wins or losses, he has to do it. Every starting quarterback does it. He's not going to be excluded from it.
Facts. And you said it enough. I ain't got nothing else to second on that.
He hit the nail on the head there. We're going to go ahead and move on. Julius Connor says it seems like the team is trying to sink. The way the coaches talk, especially Getsy talking about small miscues, is the only thing they will need to clean up. Well, they got a little bit more to clean up than just small miscues.
That's what I'm
saying. I do agree with the concept that you're saying there, Julius, but I think it's more than a little minor things here and there. They got some major things they need to work out. But I will say this. The offensive line is standing up better than what I thought it would this early in the season. And we still don't even have Lucas Patrick out there playing center like he should be. So there's some positives to take away from it, but they need to – it's coaching and the players. They need to work on some things, man. But what do you guys think?
Go ahead, nephew.
I'm with you. I think it's definitely bigger than the small miscues because Justin Fields, I feel like at times he's holding the ball too long. I feel like he's not finding a rhythm. That's part of him and part of coaching. I think, like I told CDubb, if they was going to get the ball first against Green Bay, they needed to do what they did, and that was score. But they should have continued to be aggressive. You cannot be passive against teams that are better than you or teams that you want to make a statement against. Hence, in this game, you want to have a bounce-back game. Y'all missed a lot of tackles. Y'all did a lot of crazy stuff that was out of sync of what y'all was trying to do. So y'all need to clean that thing right up. So it is what it is.
They got to get it together fast, man.
Fast.
I'm talking about
it's two winnable games in this week and next week. Two winnable
when you say missed tackles, when y'all think of a missed tackle, is it like you touching them and you let them go? Because when we was whiffing on tackles, like we wasn't even making contact. Yeah, like it was a lot of whiffs. I seen Brisker whiff on a tackle too. I ain't gonna lie.
Yep, Kyler Gordon, he could have had a tackle for loss. He slipped.
Now Kyler Gordon could have had a million tackles for loss.
and like I said, our linebackers was out of position.
He just missed the tackle.
Kyler Gordon just missed the tackle.
He just missed the tackle. Right. Oh man! All right. Oh, he said we're the Detroit. Y'all suck. Detroit is the joke. There you go. That's the joke. Detroit.
What you want somebody to say
nothing else, bro?
What's wrong with him? Oh, because they won last week.
Yeah, he's happy. And it's Donberg. How you a 2.0 and still suck ass, bro? Like, 2.0 is supposed to be an improvement. Damn, come on, bro.
For real, bro. Come on, man. Come over and do your mama.
Damn,
we always got Detroit. Come on now, the Detroit jokes write themselves, bro. Come on, people left Detroit to move to Iraq. Shut the fuck up.
Hell no. They leave Detroit, move to North Korea and shit. Crazy as hell.
Torian says Getsy only called 41 plays when the league average is 60. what he ran out of ideas. Damn.
Damn. Hey, Haize, he should have picked up Axe Madden.
Good shit, Tori. What up, gang? Damn.
Hey, come on, Gassy, get it together though. Facts though.
Listen, we need more like that first drive. We need more of that, bro. That's all it is. We need more. Get creative, bro. If you're worried about creating space, if you're worried about like just doing some things that shocks and you don't want to do it all the time because then it starts getting regular and they start planning for it. But that creative play calling, that's what we expected to see from Luke Getsy's offense and the way that he talked about it. Like the running game, we got the running game going. Cool. Can we get some passes to Darnell Mooney, Cole Kmet? Can we target them? 2 targets each for them over the course of the whole season? That's not enough, bro. And Darnell Mooney shouldn't be getting targeted less than 3 times a game, period. Justin Fields shouldn't be throwing less than 20 times a game, period. Get it together, man.
Absolutely. And when y'all say that, like more creative with passing game, I don't mean like flea flickers and shit. That was a good call and shit. I mean like normal, competent passing plays with multiple receivers down the field.
Can we get a slant?
You know what I'm saying? Just a slant.
Come on,
quick passes.
A curl. Can we get a curl from Cole Kmet? Can we do something out here, bro? Like
something, bro. Shit, I even went as low as saying get Mooney in motion and do the little quick shuffle pass that they do, which I think is damn near
that was
a run play.
I'm just gonna turn both of them off.
Come on now.
It is what it is, man. I charge those lights once a week. It is what it is.
It is what it is. You feel me?
Yeah.
Let's go.
ESPN was clowning on us on Get Up, but they thought the Brown schedule was the Bear. See, that's what they get. Listen, I'll tell you this. ESPN's like whoever their creative directors need to be fired, bro. Like they do. And maybe it was just because I was younger. Like ESPN used to be on top. Like regardless if you agreed or disagreed with people's takes, they were on top of their game with shit. They have so much shit that we don't even fall for it. Like you ran a ball sack sports article twice, and then you talking about a team and don't even have the correct schedule. These are basic things in sports coverage that you should be able to do, bro.
Right, y'all supposed to be the worldwide leader, right? Come on now.
Yeah. Hey, it's competition and desperation, man. They competing with the internet podcasts. They competing with Fox Sports, man. They got to do whatever they can do, portal out their ass, man, to get them views,
undisputed man. On their ass.
Undisputed
Fox
on their ass.
Like period.
Yes, First Take still on. I don't even watch that. First Take still on.
Yeah, it's still on.
Yeah, come on now. You know Stephen A. Smith still on, bro. Come on. Now, what I'm saying is
constitutionally revolutionized.
You funny as fuck.
I hate Stephen A. Smith, bro, with everything in my genes, bro. I hate that motherfucker. Put him right up there with Aaron Rodgers. I hate that motherfucker, bro. I can't stand Stephen A. Smith, bro. Anyway, I'm sorry. Let's not go. Anything left before we shut down for today, folks?
Hey, and nothing less. Hey, let's just give a kid a chance to mature, man. He gonna mature right in front of our eyes, man. It's hard for these extennials, whatever these motherfucking little kids is, bro, to just live up and be mature when they supposed to. So he gonna be all right, man. Watch this next game. He finna go crazy, baby.
He's finna go crazy.
He finna go crazy.
Hey, let's go.
Your mouth to God's ears, brother.
No, you don't believe it. Yeah.
It's all man.
Ooh, Haize. I gotta hear that.
I don't know. This is the thing. I believe in Justin. I believe in the team. I definitely think we're gonna come out with a win against Houston. That's not the thing. I'm just starting to be concerned with. Are they trying to protect Justin Fields and trying to protect the pass, whatever it is? Are they limiting the growth there? Because you have to go through shit to grow, bro. And I feel like they're trying to save, at least so far. They're trying to play it so safe. I know they're going to be a run heavy team. I know all that, but like I'm starting to worry. Like, all right, if every time we start facing some adversity, are we just going to go away from the pass game? If that's the case, bro, like it's going to be an ugly season. Like we got to fight through stuff, and I need to see. Like I said, I'm waiting till this game because with Texans passing offense, if we don't see a considerable improvement in the passing game and the play calling in the passing against the Texans, I'm losing hope, bro.
Can I ask one quick question? With that being said, and I agree with you wholeheartedly, who would you blame for that? Would you blame the organization or would you blame not the organization, would you blame the coaching staff or would you blame Justin Fields? Is he's just not as good as we think he is?
No, this is the thing. I
y'all
can't say
coming
that.
with
I haven't seen enough. 11 attempts. I can't say somebody's not good enough if all they get is 11 attempts.
Okay.
So what I'll say is this. I'll say this. I'm worried about the coaching staff. Like I said, in this season, that they're too worried about protecting his confidence. And it's like, the kid is confident, bro. Like, yeah, in the first quarter of the first game, first half, we actually saw him did lose confidence briefly, and he was like, "Look, I'm about to start making plays with my feet." And then he built off that coming out the second half. So I just want to see them. Like I said, if you're going to lose the game, you're going to lose the game. But the most you can do is try. Go down fighting, bro. They didn't even go down fighting last time. Like, they gave up on that, bro. That's a problem.
Okay.
Absolutely. And I'm with you, man. Do not coddle him, bro. Do not coddle him. For real. The only way you're going to see somebody improve is if exactly what Haize said, is if you put them through the experience. The moment we face adversity, everybody's feathers get flustered. You can't do that. Because if you think about one of the positives in the last two games, the Bears the defense allowed 3 points in the second half. But what's the offense aggressive as it should have been? You know what I'm saying? As it needed to be. So because if you keep these guys, the Green Bay Packers, to 3 points in the second half, where the hell was the passing attack, bro? Because they already was expecting a run, because a lot of their people was already drawn close to the line. So where was the play action at in that? You know what I'm saying? So don't coddle this man. Do not coddle him, bro. For real. You got to let him grow. You're not going to find answers until you actually do something. And I'm worried with you, bro. The concern level is rising, baby. It's rising.
Yeah, I haven't popped open tequila after a game yet, but they getting close to me having to pop open a bottle of tequila. So we're gonna see. Before we go, Torian Whitfield asked, "What's y'all score prediction?" He says it's gonna be 21-17. You guys ready to give a score prediction yet?
I go.
I need to think on it because I
31-13.
31-13.
They putting up 30?
Y'all wait down. 31-13. Y'all hear me?
You got to keep in mind, we haven't scored 31 points to combined in 2 games. So yeah, it caught me off guard a little bit.
31.
It caught me a little bit off guard. But what I will say is this though. Considering Texans passing defense, if we can find success, I think this is going to be one of those low-scoring, ugly games. Personally, I say the Bears win this game 17-10. That's what I'm saying.
Ugh, no, I hate that.
Okay.
I don't got
Would you be happy with a win 17-10 against this team?
I'd be happy with a win and 25 pass attempts. I don't care what the score is. If you give me 200 yards passing on a bunch of attempts and solid, I don't care what the score ends up being, as long as it ends in a win and we're seeing development. I'm not at the point yet where I need to see this team put up a bunch of points. You got to walk before you can run. Win the game. Put up some yardage. We'll worry about the points down the road.
So y'all, okay, let me ask one quick question. I know we were supposed to get off.
You're fine.
Do y'all agree that Houston is going to be one of the worst teams in the NFL this season?
Yeah.
Other than the Lions, yeah.
Okay. So us barely beating Houston, what does that tell us about us? Do we think that we are far away from Houston, or are we close to on a level?
The difference is, to me, is that we're a team that's still you can clearly see we're not in sync. You can clearly see we're still working it out. So even if it's a low scoring game this early in the season, that I'm not judging that by saying, oh, that means we're only slightly better than Houston, because really I can't say how good we are or not yet, because we really haven't seen it. Like, when you just look at it, we haven't seen enough of we haven't seen anything from the players we thought would be impact players this season. So it's hard to judge in that case, bro.
That's fair. Because I called for Byron Pringle to be the X factor last game, and his ass was non-existent. You know what I'm saying? He was, you feel me? Binoculars out there. You know what I'm saying? We trying to figure it out. So, it is what it is, bro. It is what it is.
Come on, man. We need some energy with our team, man. Hey, my co-host, man. They ain't fall off the ship, man.
No, I'm not.
They starting to look at you sideways. Chicago Bears, like.
No, let me be clear. No, I need to be clear. I think the team can be better than what
Absolutely.
I think the team is better than what they have shown in the last 2 weeks. You know what I'm saying? In that second half against the San Francisco 49ers, that's what I expected to come out. Fiery, energy, intensity, moving the ball, creating plays, creating turnovers. We didn't get too much of that against the Green Bay Packers. And that was on national TV. You know what I'm saying? But hey, Sunday night, a national televised game. It's not late night. It's just going to be mostly us Bears fans watching. So I just want to see it. I don't want to get my hopes too high because I want my guy, Luke Gessie, to put together what Haize said, 25 pass attempts. You can get 25 pass attempts in there with another how many ever runs in there, make it a balanced attack. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You could do that for him. And they don't all have to be deep passes. Let the man analyze, process, go through his reads, and make a pass. And you live with the results. You need to see if this guy can process defenses. We don't know that yet because the last 2 games, you know, we just know he can possibly be efficient because last game he went 7 for 11. So possibly, but there's still no clear evidence. You know what I'm saying?
7 for 11. Oh, okay. Who is that? 7-11. That's got
you feel me? It would have been 8.
I think my nephew could go out there and throw 7-11, man. You go 7-11 with an interception.
First of all, Bobby couldn't see over the offensive line.
You got high hopes. You got high hopes. I appreciate that.
Hell no.
Now you know what? I trust Bobby to hit that hole in the offensive line. Don't run that ball. I tell you what,
bro.
Bobby about that motherfucker.
Take a hit. Get my head knocked off a couple times, but I'm gonna run through it. I'm gonna run through it though.
Oh, bro.
Oh man, this was fun, fellas, man.
Yeah.
I appreciate y'all. I appreciate everybody in the chat. It has felt like a minute since we've all been together. Have we not all done the episode since Sunday?
It was just the outcome of the game. It was the Packers.
That's what it was.
We were all
kind of deflated, bro.
Y'all seen my short. I was beating shit out of everything.
Bro, bro, that short. Like, it took me to watch the video 5 times before I realized that was you. I was so busy.
I wrote Green Bay Packers on everything and was beating the shit out of it. I'm sorry.
That is funny. All right, man. Bobby, go ahead and send us off, brother.
Hey, first and foremost, shout out to everybody that was on there. But hey, if you want more from me and CDubb, hit up Shy Bulls Podcast. We doing our thing. Season right around the corner, goddamn. And then if y'all want more from my boy Haize, hit him up. All social media platforms at CEO Haize. Let's get it. Y'all get ready for this game and a prediction show too. It's busting.
You already know what to. Make sure you're following us all collectively at Shy Bear Central. You can also send us any feedback, questions, comments, concerns, ChicagoBearCentral@gmail.com. Lastly, if you want to leave a text and our voicemail, 773-242-9336. That's the voicemail just for this show. We separated it out from Chicago Bulls Central. Finally, it's been busting. Mailbag episode is supposed to be tomorrow, so get those thoughts and everything in before the game. I want to hear your predictions, all that good shit. But that is it for CDubb, for Bobby. I'm Haize. This is Chicago Bear Central. We out this mug. Peace out.
Nephew, you know Lou Gessie, boy. Don't bring him over for Thanksgiving until he get his shit straight.